In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to model a mug in Cinema 4D. We'll start with a clean scene and add a cylinder primitive. Think of this as the block of clay that becomes your mug. Set its radius and height to roughly match a real mug, something slightly taller than it is. Wide usually looks natural. Make sure it has caps enabled, then increase the rotation segments so the silhouette is nicely round. When the proportions feel right, make the cylinder editable so we can work directly with its geometry. Now let's create the inside. Select the top cap polygons. First, scale them inward a bit to define a consistent wall thickness. With that ring still selected, use the extrude tool and push downward into the cylinder to form the interior cavity. Keep an eye on the thickness as you go. If it feels too thin or too chunky, scale the selection slightly and extrude again. You can refine the shape by selecting edge loops or polygon rings along the height and gently scaling them to introduce a subtle taper, a softer rim, or a sturdier base. Small, deliberate adjustments go a long way to making it look believable. Next, let's build the handle by extruding from the mug's body. Choose a vertical band of polygons on the side where the handle should be. With those selected, extrude outward a short distance to create the base of the handle, then extrude in small steps, arcing upward and away from the mug. Take your time, alternating between extrude and scale to maintain thickness and a smooth ergonomic curve. Aim the path back toward the mug so the end of the handle lines up where it will reattach. Once the two ends meet, close the gap by connecting the geometry, fill any openings by creating the necessary polygons, and then run an optimize or weld action to ensure the points are truly merged, leaving you with a line continuous mesh. For a professional finish, place the mug under a subdivision surface object. This will smooth the form and reveal how even your surfaces are. If the rim or base softens too much, go back and slightly adjust the existing geometry by scaling the relevant edge rings to tighten those areas. Subdivision works best on clean, evenly spaced polygons, so keep the mesh tidy as you refine. When you're happy with the silhouette and smoothness, you've got a solid production-ready mug model, built cleanly and ready for further detailing, lighting, or rendering.